Example of some guys trying to patch a torch roof with rolled roofing. It's called cap sheet. They use nails, they use roof cement on the laps, and now they say they can't stop the leak and they want to sell the house and they want me to fix it. Well, the cheapest, usually, people try to save money. What's the cheapest way? I tell them asphalt emulsion, cheapest. Right here on the fireplace, they try to seal everything. It doesn't work. So when you don't know something, you're just running around, okay? You're just running around in circles and you don't get done anything. So remember, if you're gonna get into the roofing business, you gotta know the system, know how to fix it, and know how to, if you come across this kind of work, know how to fix it. Right, guys? See you. First of all, you're gonna have to remove at least like 4 inches on the edge, so that way you can have a better bonding. La de arriba, wey. Better bonding with the roofing material. See how they use a lot of roof cement, and this is how it looks. You try to patch it and patch it and patch it, and unsuccessfully. So, oh my goodness. They try to fix it and fix it and fix it, and they can't fix it. You should come across this type of roof a bunch of times and have to replace them. First of all, you're gonna have to remove the nails. Remove them and remove the edge metal, and then you have to put a new edge metal on top. I don't know what these guys did, what they're trying to do, but anyway, I'll have to put a new edge metal on top. They have a bunch of leaks here, and then try to fix them themselves, and this is what they got. And I hate when people that don't have any skills, they touch the roof and they think it's just sometimes it's just an easy patch, and they make it. See right here, the water's sinking. Oh my god. Oh my goodness. Oh my god. This shit has a lot of issues. I guess I'm gonna have to tell this guy to paint it white and then just give it a new paint, so that way it's gonna match everything, so nobody's gonna notice that it's being patched. If you leave it like that, then everybody's gonna know that it's being patched. So fuck. Why do they touch roof if they don't know how to do it? We're gonna do a full roof restoration. Right here, these guys, they cut the eave, and then they install new fascia, and they never installed the edge metal. So all right there, it got rotten again and it's damaged. So I'm gonna have to put a new piece of roof right there and see how it goes. Anyways, it is what it is. I recommend you to use roofing primer before you apply it, and then just clean the surface with the blower. You don't have to wash it. This thing adheres to anything, so but make sure it's sunny, okay? Because if it's not sunny, then you're gonna have problems, right? Just roll it up and roll it and set the thing in place. Technique, what he does, he uses his hands to flatten it down. You see it? He doesn't use no brush or anything, and then he lets it dry. And after it gets dry, then he does the cut as he goes. So he's a pro. Okay, and make sure he's gonna. Make sure you apply a good amount of asphalt emulsion, so that way it can adhere to the surface. Since it's liquid, it's gonna penetrate on the nail holes and everything that it has. So. And now I'm gonna go on top. With my hands. And then roll it. Make sure you get rid of the air buckets. This house is a mess. It's for sale, and they already got a buyer, and they're trying to sell this kind of house. Told the guy, man, you better fix it right, because otherwise you're gonna have problems. Didn't want to spend the extra money to fix the edge, and after I cut about 1 foot away from the edge, this is what I found. It's all fucked up. So I'm gonna have to cut a piece of plywood, then overhang on top of the fascia, and then put a new fascia here too. This fascia is gone, so I need a piece about a 10 footer. Oh my goodness. And Rojo is doing the patches around the fireplace. This is where they had all the water leaks, all here. Also, that metal over there is gone. I'm gonna have to put a new metal tomorrow, and hopefully that helps this guy, hopefully. And it's a mess. We're gonna let it dry for overnight, and tomorrow we'll come over and then put another layer of liquid asphalt. We let the fiberglass stay overnight because we ran out of emulsion. And then this morning I just came over and I'm gonna cover it with another layer, let it dry, and then continue on like that. The guys cut the east back about 6 inches, and they removed the edge metal and they never put it back again. So they just left it exposed. And right now I just put another piece of edge metal, and then I'm going to apply another layer of torch right here on the gables, and right there we changed all the damage wood. And I'm gonna put another layer of torch, probably half a torch, and that's it. I recommend you to use asphalt primer, otherwise your material is gonna come apart, and then you're gonna have water penetration. Right here they didn't use no primer, and the water is sinking inside here because they see, you can see the water marks in here. When you don't use primer, the material doesn't adhere fully to the see right here is getting all rusted, all the water is getting here. They put too much heat on the torch, and what happens is when you put too much heat on the torch, what happens, it becomes like you create buckles on the torch and then it comes apart. So I've seen a lot of guys on YouTube that put too much heat on it. They don't fucking know what they're doing. They're selling this mobile home for 250,000. Shit, that's a lot of money for a mobile home. Just because it's so close to the beach area. Right here is Newport Beach. In Balboa, it's about 2 miles from here. So this is a rich area, but this is a mobile home park. And these mobile homes, they go from $250,000 to $350,000. Shit, that's a lot of money for a mobile home. But anyway, some people, they just like it. I mean, I wouldn't pay $250,000 for a mobile home. It's only like what, like 1,500 square feet on the top. Well, guys, I got stopped by the association. They came to the website and told me I can't work because the owner of this mobile home, he didn't get a permit. They told me it's not my fault, it's the owner's fault. He's supposed to get a permit or approval by the association, so I didn't do. I'm almost done. I patched all the eaves and some of the rakes when I installed the new edge metal, and then I cut the torch on all the ends on the gables to put some white mastic, because whoever torched this thing, he didn't know how to torch it. He overheated too much and they have problems. So I put a foot of the torch down all the way around the gables, and then I put 2 feet on that side and 2 feet on the lower side, 1 foot on the gables, and put a new edge metal, so it looks decent. Anyway, it is what it is. So I need to paint it. I need to come back and paint it. It's gonna be another day when this guy gets his required permit. Alright, in the meantime, I'm just gonna leave it like that. I'll take another video when I get done, see how it looks. Alright guys, later. Done. We're just painting the roof. We patch here, but I told the owner, you know what, if you're gonna sell this motorhome, you better paint it so it makes it look new. And he goes, yeah, I think it's a good idea. So he decided to paint it, the whole thing, so that way you don't see the patches where they are. You see, like this one, I was gonna paint it white, but then it was gonna look white here and then gray over there. So I told him, you know what, just paint the whole fucking thing. It's gonna look better, right? See guys, so it looks decent now. It looks better, way better than it was. And for 250,000 for a mobile home, I think shit, that's expensive. So I guess it is what it is, right? So this is how you do it. First of all, I patch everything around, and later I just paint it, so that way you don't see the patch, you don't see the old roof. It blends in. It's done. At least it looks decent. Doesn't look all patched up. We painted the pipes, seal them. So at least it has another, what, let's say another 5 years. 5 years for a little repair is not bad. Sayonara.